everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Sypher today, and I'm here today bringing you guys this Q&A video very late. It's just that school has been kicking my ass, because 2 weeks from this video being uploaded, I have an AP test. If you guys know what that is, it's a college level test that I have to take because I'm taking an AP class. And EOCs are coming in 2 weeks too. And then seniors are graduating, so we have block schedule, and then we have yearbooks, which I got mine today. I've been making in this video, and it's just really a big pain in the ass lately. So here it is. I'm going to be answering you guys' questions. So let's see who's the first person I'm gonna ask, or I'm gonna answer, not ask, answer. All right, I'm gonna answer the simplest questions first, and the OG Evanium is asking, what editing software do you use? What is your favorite game? Okay, well, I use 2 editing softwares, and I have 3 on my computer. I have Windows Movie Maker, Wondershare Video Editor, and then Hit Film. For my gaming videos on this channel, I'd use Wondershare. It's $50 on sale. Usually it costs around 100, so I got it for a good price. And Hit Film, it's technically free. You can go get it. Just search it up. Just search up Hit Film. Yeah, but I am gonna use Hit Film. I use Hit Film for my more advanced videos, and I'm also gonna be using Hit Film for my future quickscope videos, which are gonna be like color distorted and stuff like that. Cool stuff. What is my favorite game? That's very hard. I mean, I have so many games I like. I mean, if I was to pick my favorite game series, that definitely would have to be Call of Duty. My favorite game from that series would be MW2. But my favorite game overall would have to... there's no way. I love too many games to the point where I can't just pick one. Alright, and... asks, who is your first and second favorite person in your German class? Okay, I have to say my first favorite person is all the people I know. For like example, you and like all my friends in that class. Basically, are my first favorite people. My second favorite are the people that I don't know, but that well, but kind of talk to them, kind of people. So that answers your question. An Ice Cream Marky asks, what is your what was your motivation to do YouTube? Who inspired you? Okay, my motivation to do YouTube now is more of just like the fun of it, if that makes sense. I find it fun. It's interesting to see people comment, and see what people think of your videos. And also like, I make all these videos, like, I'm not just going to share them with a few people. Might as well share them with the whole world with the capability of watching them. Like a good 75% of the world has the capability of watching my YouTube videos. And if you really think about it, that's cool, because you like think to yourself, that's amazing, I never thought I could reach this goal. And then when you break a goal that you set, for example, reaching 150 subscribers, reaching 100 subscribers, reaching even for hell your first 5, is great for you. Who inspired me? So the main people who inspired me were the quickscoping, YouTubers, not like FaZe and stuff like those guys. I don't care about those guys, but like Fearless, he's really motivating me, and then like Vanos, he's one. All those kind of YouTubers, that kind of inspire a lot of people. But I think the people who inspire me the most are the people that are not that popular on YouTube, but still have a fan base. For example, Tiago Spartan Beast, or Tiago Spartan Beast. He has 100,000 subscribers, which is not a lot compared to a lot of other YouTubers that have quadruple, 10 times his size. But his fan base is so great, and I love that he can upload videos and be calm about it. Alright, and Steven Cool 123 asks, the PewDiePie has the bros, 50 Frank has chromosomes. What do you call your subscribers? To be honest, I don't know. Like, I can't pick of a thing. Like sometimes I call you nerds and stuff like that, but I don't know. I just can't really think of a name for you guys. You know, hey, that's gonna be a quest for you guys. Pick a name for you guys to be called here on my channel. I don't care what it is. Just say one in the comments down below, and if a lot of people like it or comment saying that's a good one, and if I like it back, I'll think about it and I'll consider it. Let's say that. So that's gonna be a challenge for you guys. Let's do it. All right, let's find another question in here. This one comes from Supreme Outcast, and it is: if two trains are traveling in opposite directions at max speed, when will they subscribe to you? That's never, because I would be dead. And his main question is, what's your goal with YouTube? Like I said before, answering Ice Cream Marky, it's just to grow a fan base. I don't care how big, how small it is. I just want a really good fan base that comments on my videos, likes them, and gives me advice, you know, for making my videos better. That's all I want. YouTube for me, like, I want it to be a career, but I know how hard it is to do that. I know how hard you have to grind. And in my state of being in high school with AP classes and caring about school, it's very hard to grind that. So I know I'm not gonna reach, you know, 100,000 within my high school career. There is no way, unless one of my videos takes off for somehow God no reason why. But, or if I get everyone to subscribe to me from my school, which is very unlikely. You know, and I just really want it to be a fan base, and I just want it to be a place where I can have fans and that I can upload my videos to, so I can have multiple people see them and I don't have to share them individually in person or via email. That's my goal with YouTube. Yeah, if you guys are YouTubers, tell me your goals in the comments. That'll be cool to see your guys' goals. The next comment comes from my auntie, and it says, who is your best and favorite aunt? It's you. I mean, really, you're the only one that I really know, to be honest, you know, and you're like the best one. I know like 3 of them, but you're the only one that actually talks to me, you know, regularly and just doesn't, you know, randomly jump in. You know, you're always there, which is really cool. So, you're my favorite aunt, obviously. Let's find another question in here. We'll answer that one last. Okay, this one comes from Kong E. Mueller, and his question is, who would you like to make collab videos with? Oh shoot, that's a tough one. That's a very big tough one. Okay, for one, it would be all my friends that are on YouTubers, for example. I already do collab videos with them, so that doesn't count. One would be you, Kong E. Mueller. That'd actually be really cool to be featured on your show. That'd be really cool. That'd be really cool once you start doing that, if you could. 2 would be, I have to say the Supreme Gamer. He's one of my favorite YouTubers on here. I don't know, like, I don't know what's about your videos. I don't know if it's like the quality of it. I don't know if it's the thumbnails. I don't know if it's just your voice. Like, it's just your voice and your commentary style just kind of flows with your game. You know, like your gaming style. You know, it flows with it. It doesn't contradict each other like some people do. I know my voice contradicts with my game style a lot. If you guys don't tell, my commentary sucks ass. But hey, it's what do you expect? Desi asks, who do you like? We're just gonna skip over that. Just kidding. How am I gonna answer this question? Because I know there's a lot of people, a lot of my friends in real life who actually watch my videos sometimes, usually. The word in that sentence is usually. I'm gonna say I have 2 people that I really like that I would like to date. Then I have friends that I would just like to be a little bit more than just friends, if that makes sense. That probably doesn't at all, but eh. And we only have a few questions left here. So we're going through these questions fast. Let's see how long it's been. So it's already been 10 minutes, and let's keep it going. Anxiety asks, you a titties guy or are you an ass guy? Why would I think you would ask that question? Out of all my friends, you're the one to ask that question. I'm gonna play you a song, which I'm not gonna play it for me in my headphones when doing this commentary. But if this song that I'm about to play doesn't give it away, I don't know what does. I'm gonna play it right here, right now. Bubble butt, bubble 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 butt, bubble butt, bubble 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 butt, bubble butt, bubble bubble butt. Okay, if that did not give it away, I have no idea what will. And if you're not, complete, if you're not a little bit smart, I prefer the ass. Let's just leave it at that. Now, this question I wanted to say for last because this is the most, critical question out of all my questions I've ever received, and I really want to thank you, Spring Gamer. This question is going to mean a lot to me, answering this. And his question is 2 random questions. What are your opinions on other religions, races? Do you hate any of them or ever judge them? Example, Muslims are portrayed as terrorists. Do you agree or have the same idea towards them or others? To answer your first question there, no, I can't really hate any of them. I mean, I love human beings in general. I just hate it when when people do stupid stuff. For example, people in general are just a bunch of douchebags today. They always find ways to sue people for the stupidest reasons. Always find ways, to fight people. It's retarded. For example, people board planes probably that are not, and just say this and this and then hope to be treated wrong because they can sue people. I mean, that's just how people work nowadays. I don't know why. It's retarded. It's stupid. And to be honest, if we don't come together as one, we're never going to see peace. I know peace is never going to exist. There's always going to be someone hating someone else. That's a human feature that we've always and will always have. But we will never unite as one to be, say, hey, we should stop doing this. This is retarded. We will never learn to solve our problems that make no absolute sense in this world until either something really bad happens. For example, the whole world goes into nuclear winter and we're 3/4 of the population is gone. Or if some sort of outer being kind of thing, basically Independence Day happens. Until that happens, the human race is completely screwed, in my personal opinion. I feel sorry for my kids' generation. Think about it. They're not going to know what a wire is. They're not going to know what, a TV is. They're going to have freaking TVs that are in walls by that point. I mean, come on. They're not going to know what a paper calendar is. They're not going to know what is a watch. They're not gonna know, the old, the clocks with the hands. They're not gonna know that. That's stupid, man. But hey, it's the human race, and Muslims are portrayed as terrorists. Actually, that's technically not true. ISIS are not considered Muslims because there's certain laws that you have to follow to be a Muslim, and they break almost all of them. Of course, one of them is peace, but that's its own separate category because there's exceptions to that. But they break in so many, and they're not really technically Muslim. So no, I don't mind if you're a Muslim, but the only reason why we're blocking you guys off is because a lot of people from ISIS and terrorists always usually like to portray as them so they can get into our country. I don't judge you guys. It's just that that's what people do. For example, we do it in war. We always try to pretend to be bad guys and enter bases and kill them from the inside out. It's technically what they do. They just do it they just classify themselves as a group. So, to be honest, they're fine. I love them. They're humans. We should treat them equally. It's just that people, don't treat them as equals. They abuse their name, and, if that makes sense. The second question is love in your future plans? Do you have a girl? Do you plan on having a girl to love? If so, when? A great video and can't wait. Thanks for this. These questions are very how I say, debatable, I guess. They're more meaningful. So big props to you, Spring Gamer. Love you, bro. To answer the second question is hopefully. I mean, hopefully, if I'm not dead. Because if you guys don't know me in real life, or you guys don't take me so seriously when I say stuff about gaming, it is very unrealistic. For example, suppressors making your guns inaccurate, less range, and less damage, which in real life it increases your damage, increases your range, and increases accuracy because it's adding stability, because it's adding more weight. That's just my personal opinion. That's actually technically true. But I want to join the military, so after high school I'm going to a military academy, and then after that I'm joining the army. So I'm planning to be in there for longer than 20 years, so I'll be able to go home and stuff like that, but I'm gonna only be home for a month. That's not a good time to start a relationship and stuff like that. So hopefully, yes, I would want to, And do I plan on having a girl to love? Yes. I mean, I'm a male, I'm straight. Yes, I would want to have a girl to love, you know. Whenever like I want a serious relationship, I always look for someone that has near the same personality as me and is also different in ways. You know, like where they can do stuff with me, for example, like if a girl's a complete athlete, you know, which I'm not, but I don't mind, you know, running with you, you know, around and talking to you, you know, I don't mind, you know, maybe going on a swim with you, I don't mind jogging with you, you know, I don't mind doing that kind of stuff. I just not that athletic of a person. But then I don't mind if you hop in and play a game with me, you know, and we laugh about it. For example, you're like, I don't know how the controls, and I'm teaching the controls, and you're learning, and, you know, we're laughing. You know, that's great. That's what a relationship is supposed to be about. You're supposed to combine your two personalities as one, but also like what the other one for the other person. Because if you, like, for me, it's very hard because I'm a nerd, a geek, and a gamer, which doesn't usually match with other people. I'm a nerd because I love school. I'm very smart. I'm a geek because I'm like a geek about games. I mean, that's, I can do storylines, I can do characters, I can do the whole Call of Duty series accurately, and stuff like that. And then I'm a gamer at heart. I mean, I love doing YouTube videos. I love gaming. Like I at least have to game one match every day, and I have to go on YouTube at least once a day. That's my life, basically. And if so, when? Probably when I'm in the military, you know, when I'm out of the military, you know, when I'm looking for someone. But, you know, right now I'm in high school. I know it's very unlikely to have a relationship last longer than, you know, last to marriage or to a very long relationship in high school. Because that's very rare. I believe only 15% goes on to have a long-term relationship even after high school, which is very low if you think about it. And usually those, and I believe it's like out of 15% of those, like a good almost 5% end up in either divorce or unhappy like relationships, you know, like you always have to be going to counseling and stuff like that. But yeah, I do really want to love a girl in the future. I don't know when, to be honest. I can't really predict a future. I just want to have a girl I can love and that I know that I can leave behind, you know, when I'm in the military, if I'm in a relationship at that point, that I know that will be strong and that won't cheat on me and, you know, will always be caring. Because I want to serve my country, and I'm a nerd, a geek, and a gamer, and I want someone that can at least, you know, like me for what I do like, and I can like them for what they like. Like I said earlier, I don't mind if you're athletic, and I don't mind going on runs with you, I don't mind jogging with you, I don't mind swimming with you, I don't mind playing sports with you, but I don't, like, I would like it too if you could play what I like. For example, if you would say, hey, let's play a game together, you know, I don't mind like that. Or if you would say, hey, let's make a YouTube video together, or hey, you know, let's do this, hey, let's go to the movies, you know, I don't mind stuff like that. But, you know, hopefully, if that answers your question, Supreme Gamer, thank you for leaving those two questions. Those two questions made my Q&A the best it could possibly be. Sorry for this making a really long ass video, but I just really wanted to clarify a lot of these questions. And thank you guys for watching and leaving questions. Especially you, Supreme Gamer. Shout out to you and to Kongi Miller for leaving my two favorite questions out of the like 7 questions I got. Thank you. And like I said, you guys are gonna pick what I'm gonna call you guys, so comments below what you guys think you should be called. Anyway, thanks guys for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed this Q&A, and I'm sorry for bringing this out really late to you guys. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day or night or whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Peace out.